The Cheeseboy 628 Show, starring Cheeseboy 628.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy 628 here today giving you an OU to your Pokemon Showdown battle. Now it's the Sun team I've been using for a while. I absolutely love it. It specs Ninetales, Life Orb Mamoswine, fully physical defensive support Fortress, Life Orb Venusaur, Sash Trio, and Calm Mind, fully physically defensive max HP Latias. Now looking at my opponent's team, it's extremely threatening on so many levels. Number one, half of his team is composed of Dragmag, being dragons plus usually Magnezone, but really just anything with magnet pull to take the steel types out with HP fire, and then just let his dragons just outrage all the things. And then after that he has Mamo, which is extremely threatening, of course, being that metagame buster. He has Latios, which I've found that this team is very weak to, as there's really nothing to take Draco Meteors, especially Specs Draco Meteors. And then there's Politoed, which is just ruining my Sun. So there's a ton of things I have to do in this battle. Number one, I have to take out that Magnezone with Doug Trio most likely. Two, I have to take out that Politoed so I can actually abuse my own Sun. And then three, I am going to have to use Venusaur as my win condition to try to get as much damage on these pokes as possible. So let's see how this battle goes. So I had many pokes to start out with, but I want to abuse Dugtrio's Sash as much as possible. I want to trap something very key, so I decided to start with my Ninetales just to get the Sun up. Now it makes a nice play of switching right into his Magnezone, predicting me going into my Fortress, and that's fine though because I'm able to get up my Stealth Rocks and a layer of Toxic Spikes. So there's going to be some very nice residual damage going on. So he's behind a sub, but I'm still not worried because Dugtrio is definitely faster since he's not Scarfed, and so I'm going to be able to go for the EQ to break the sub, and then go for another EQ to finish this thing off. So, now that the Magnezone's gone, he is able to go into really whatever he desires, and is also able to just freely go for dragon moves as much as he wants. I go for the Sucker Punch, able to do a nice chunk to that Latios, which is great. Now the Ice Shard is super obvious, so I go for the EQ predicting the Politoed, which is exactly what happens. So I now have won the Weather War, which is amazing because I need Venusaur if I'm going to get enough damage in order to take out these very threatening dragons. Now I'm staying with Mamo and just get an Ice Shard to get a bit of damage because nothing is going to want to take an Outrage. I just come in with Ninetales because I want to get my Sun up and hope that I outspeed because I'm fully offensive, and it turns out he's banded, so thankfully I'm able to outspeed and take out that huge threat Kirambi. So, now I'm in with Venusaur and I'm thinking I can really hit anything pretty hard with the Giga Drain, and thankfully I do take out that Latios. Now I barely survive that Ice Shard with 18%, which is great because then I can get the Giga Drain off and definitely take out that Mamo. Now all that's left is that Garchomp, but the problem is it's pretty bulky and I don't have HP Ice because HP Fire is much nicer against Bug Steels. So it's going to take me out with the Outrage and then take out my Latias, so that'll be a good game. What? I somehow lived the Outrage? That's right, max HP, max defense, it actually works this time. That's right, don't you diss this set for Latias. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.